Earlier this year, I read a book called Jar City by Arnaldur Indridason from Iceland. Say that name 10 times quick. Anyway, I enjoyed Jar City, and I liked Inspector Erlendur. I thought he had a long way to go as a character as far as development goes. So I decided to try the second in the series, and it's called Silence of the Grave, and here it is in its trade paperback form. The plot begins when some children find some bones at a construction site. From there, we're off to the races as Inspector Erlendur and his team are on the scene trying to figure out whose bones these are and who put them there. Now, there's parallel plots running here. One set in the past around World War II, and another in the present day featuring Inspector Erlendur and his dysfunctional family. Now, there's also a dysfunctional family in the past, and these two stories mirror each other slightly. The one in the past features a brutal husband. This guy is awful. He's a monster, and he abuses his wife and children both psychologically and physically. Those scenes are hard to read. Now, Inspector Erlendur, he's not quite as bad, but he has an ex-wife and a daughter who is both pregnant and a drug addict, but not for long, because the daughter loses the baby and ends up in a coma. So while Inspector Erlendur is trying to deal with his own family, he's trying to unravel the mystery of the past. And the mystery of the past is the one that's the most interesting. There's all types of characters that come in and out here, from a wealthy businessman to an American Army private stationed there in Iceland during World War II. And as they interact, things get very, very interesting. You're guessing all the way to the end. In fact, there's even some things that leave you guessing after the end of the book. Where the book works best is in that story in the past. You want to know whose bones they are, and you want to know who put them there. And I'll tell you what, it's not as easy to figure out as you might guess. So I give it 3 stars. Why 3 stars? Well, I would have liked to seen some more action. There are a bunch of set pieces here, people interviewing each other, a lot of talking. I'd like to see a little bit more action in the sense of not gun chases or car battles, but people actually out there looking for clues and discovering clues the hard way, out on the street or digging through different kinds of evidence. That's what makes detective stories interesting. Simply interviewing people, after a while that can get a little boring. But for psychological drama, this book is 5 stars because it keeps your mind just unraveling as this abusive father and husband just keeps beating on this woman and children, and you just want something to happen, but you're not quite sure exactly how it should happen because it might lead to more trouble. So there you go, 3 stars for Silence of the Grave by Arnaldur Indridason from Iceland. Looking forward to more installments in this series here at Doin' Time with Dan.